Okay, here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome one and all back again for Thursday's debrief, live debrief. And so wherever you are tuning in from around the world, around the social webs, whether it is in our Facebook group or further afield, welcome back. Today was a big day. And again, if you're watching this and if you are not in the Facebook group and you don't know the training that we have done, and you want to join, send me a message. I'll give you the link. Tomorrow is the final day, and I'll talk about tomorrow later. And obviously, I've had a couple of questions, again, saying what happens after tomorrow? Is this group going to delete and disappear? And the answer is no. All the comments will get closed off, so you can't ask for help and guidance, but the videos will stay. So even if you are watching this, whenever you do watch this, and you're like, I want a piece of that, I want to get caught up on the training, send me a message, DM me on whatever social channel you are watching, and I'll get you the link so you can come back and you can check it out at any point, at any time. So you should know the drill by now. In the comment section below, give me a number between 1 and 10. We are going to do spin the wheel. But before we do today's spin the wheel, let me let you know who won last night. So I think the number was number 2. I'm not entirely sure now, but the winner was Gabe and Dawn. The Facebook account is Darnell Gabe Rubio, so I assume it's one of his joint accounts. They're based in Arkansas, otherwise known as Arkansas. Got the Lone Cheddar Cabins. You won last night, and let me tell you what your prize is, because I say it's going to get better every night. And the prize for last night, what Dawn and Gabe have won. They've won a year's free subscription to Mount. And if you don't know what Mount is, it is one of the most up-and-coming and the most thriving channels in this industry. And what the web domain is rentmount.com. Go and check it out. As far as I'm aware, still, it's only available to people in the US and Canada, but I think it's going to be worldwide very soon. And what it means is that basically they help with the upsells. So they will help you get bikes, for example, scooters, anything like that you can rent to your guests and you can make money on it. So things like e-bikes, it could be kayaks, whatever you can think of that can be rentable, Mount will help with that. It's an unbelievable service. Maddie, who is the founder of Mount, she is up for an award of Rising Star at the Shorties next week. And I'm really hoping that she does well with it, because it's a fantastic company. And she very kindly gifted us for this challenge a year's free service. So that is what Gabe and Dawn, or Donnell and Gabe Rubio, have won. So give them a massive round of applause in the comments. I've sent you a message on Instagram. I need your email address. So send me your email address and I'll connect you and Maddie up so you can claim that, which is good. All right, but let's go and win something tonight. As I said, the prizes get better and better and better. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's going to get better and better and better. So give me your numbers 1 to 10. Let me share my screen. I'm going to go into spin the wheel. All right, you have officially got 5 more seconds to get your number in. Between 1 and 10. We've got a nice array of numbers in here. So again, just let me repeat it one more time, just in case it's not clear by day 4 of doing this. If your number comes up on the screen, that does not mean that you officially are a winner. You have to send me a message on Instagram, which is at BoostlyUK. Okay, at BoostlyUK. Send me a message and just say, hey, Thursday, whatever number, I'm the winner. And I'll grab all of them, put names into a breakfast ball, and I'll let one of the kids pick it tomorrow morning. All right, so let's go and do this, shall we? Lucky, number 7. I can see a couple of 7s. So you know what you need to do, okay? Send me a message on Instagram. Say that you were lucky number 7 on Thursday. And let's see if you are going to be the lucky person who wins today's prize. And it is a really good one. It's a fantastic one. I've got it ramped up and ready to go to share with you all tomorrow. Okay, so here we go. Let's have a look at the comments. first and foremost, let's just go through a few things. So today was a big day. We're going to get Paul in on a second, and he's going to talk about some more aspects of today on the debrief. But again, we wanted to bring this in, and this is something I said to Paul. I said, listen, I really want to bring this into the challenge. I really want to bring AI and ChatGPT into it in some way, shape, or form. And we did. And I think everybody today has done so well. I mean, it's down to the fact that Paul's explained it beautifully, nicely constructed, nicely broken down, which is fantastic. But again, you've just gone on and you've done really well. The major sticking point for a lot of people is that OpenAI and ChatGPT is still limited to some, depends on how popular the servers are at that time. And this post here that I put up in the group, you can come back and find at any point. These are just a few alternatives to ChatGPT. Some are free, some are paid. I mean, even if you do have to pay, it's like literally a couple of pounds a month. It's very, very cost effective. But you can come back to that at any point. But there's been a lot of amazing stuff happening in the group today. I just want to give very quickly, and I know Paul will double down on this as well, a massive thank you to Ger and Tracy, who are the ambassadors that are helping behind the scenes for, they're literally giving up their time for free to do this. So can you all please just give them some love in the app below? If you scroll to the bottom, flip to the right, you'll see all those emojis. Hit the love heart emoji button as many times as you possibly can. Say thanks to the ambassadors. But let's say thank you to the main man himself. Let me bring him on the screen. Paul Anderson, thank you very much for today. Really, really good video. Really nicely broken down. So many big wins that I can see. And this is what I would love for you to do now. Just put hashtag takeaway or hashtag win in the comments and let us know what your main takeaways were from today and what your wins were from today. But Paul, if you could just break down what you saw, what did you see in the comments? What was the general theme that you could see from the group today?
Before, I absolutely have to take my hat off to Gert and Tracy, because I would not have got through it all today or yesterday or the day previous. And I was genuinely a bit nervous when I woke up this morning that ChatGPT and the content pillars thing was going to absolutely blow people's minds, and it would just prompt a rush of, oh, what do I do? And people freaking out. Quite the opposite. Before we come on live, we always talk about, oh, what 2 or 3 things are we going to bring up? And there was genuinely nothing. Everybody who embraced the ChatGPT part of it did supremely well. There was a lot of people going, oh, this is amazing. I had no idea. But I also want to reassure those who aren't comfortable doing that or struggled with it, then you could do as I did only a couple of years ago and do it with a pencil and paper. You can do this exercise with a pencil and paper. You don't need ChatGPT. What I certainly find with my coaching clients is they often say to me, well, what do I do when I get to the end of that list? So I've got this list of 25 topics, or 5 topics and 5 subtopics, so 25 posts. What do I do when I get to the end? And I always say, well, just go back to the beginning and just do it again. It's a sad fact that when we put out, particularly a single image and maybe even a carousel post onto Instagram, that once it's been there for 48 hours or so, it's very rare for anyone ever to look at it again. Equally, if you put a post out, say, and 100 people see it, 50 of those follow you and 50 of those don't, that means that half of your followers have never seen that post before. And if they spot something that you've done previously and they don't like it and they get the hump, well, are we really bothered about people who have too much time on their hands to get a hump about something along those lines? And so repeating and recycling and upcycling content, taking a carousel, the 10 best places to eat within walking distance of here, and breaking it into one of each, and creating 10 posts, or doing a reel on it with one of my templates, or turning it into top 3 Italians, top 3 this, that, and the other. You can repurpose this. And what that does is it gives you consistency of brand message. And consistency of brand message is absolutely key to teaching the algorithms and showing your ideal guest exactly what you want to tell them.
Perfect. So this is the main message from tonight, I think, is going to be that once you've got these pillars, don't be afraid to reuse them. Don't be afraid to repeat them. For the simple fact of the matter is that I don't remember what I posted a week ago on social media, never mind a month or 2 months ago, and neither will the people that follow you either. So don't be afraid of that. Let's have a look at some takeaways. Number 1, takeaways. Understanding my ideal avatar. I haven't tried the, I think that's AI, but it's IA yet, but looking forward to trying it. Takeaway. Another one, good one here. So many ways of promoting your place. Wonderful suggestions. What else have we got? Win. Using my ChatGPT to build these pillars. It will help organize me much better, organize my thoughts much better, and getting systems in place. Another one. Finally, after 3 years of hearing about Ideal Guest, I finally understand what it's all about. I'm not resisting it anymore, which is good and a win. It's all in the prompts for ChatGPT. Thanks for those, Paul Anderson. So yeah, really, really good. And Georgina's over on LinkedIn watching. Takeaway, structuring the posts, which is great. So yeah, basically it's confidence. This is the main theme I think I'm getting from today and from this week really so far is confidence. Is there anything else you want to add before we drop a special announcement to everybody, Paul?
No, just keep trucking. If you haven't managed to catch up, don't worry about it. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. The videos are going to be there the whole way through. And just a massive congratulations to everyone who stepped up to the challenge and just took a running jump at it and launched themselves over it. Bravo. Well done.
Amazing. Right. Let me just hide you for a wee minute. Okay. So I've got a special announcement. And first and foremost, before we continue, I just want everybody to take an extra special minute. Just if you could just show some love to Paul in the comments for all the work that he has done this week, please. He has been with me for a couple of years now. And over the time, I've seen him grow from being part of Team Boostly to now running and creating what is going to be a very successful business when it comes to coaching and Instagram. And the way he has improved from everybody who's watched the first time that we did an Instagram training, I think it was last year at some point, to now the quality of the videos, the quality of the training is just getting better and better and better. And it normally is at this part of a training. For anybody who's watched any of these training before, these 5-day trainers, it's normally is on day 4. What I like to do is I like to drop an offer where you can join Boostly. And what I normally do is where I will give everybody a chance to join a crazy low rate and we throw loads of bonuses on an X, Y, and Z. But for the first time ever, I'm not going to do that. For the simple reason being is that the way that it normally works, Paul gives up his time for absolutely free for everybody. And at the end of the challenges, whoever joins, I will give him a little cut of the commission. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip everything on its head. And for the first time ever, I'm not going to actually offer anybody a chance to join Boostly. Instead, what I want to do is I want to give everybody a chance to join Paul and his amazing training. Now, I got Paul to send me a little offer that I could include into the Boostly a couple of weeks ago. And he didn't know I was going to do this. But here's the offer. And it is a limited amount. So if you want to join and if you want to take up Paul's offer on this, you have to send him a message on Facebook or Instagram very, very quickly because there is literally a limited amount that he can do. So the offer is this. If you have got any value from this week, if you have felt that Paul's training has been amazing and you want to spend more time with him, well, he's given up some personal power hours. Now, what is a personal power hour? Well, you get to join him for a one-on-one intensive coaching session where he will deep dive into your own personal Instagram content strategy, profile, engagement strategy, hashtags, and more. That 1 hour will be filmed over Zoom and it will be recorded so you can come back to it at any point at any time. You will also as well get a clear map on your personal next steps on Instagram as well. Okay. Now the cost of this is normally over £200, but for you right now, everybody can grab it today and it'll be £150, which is $186. Now to claim this, it is literally first come, first serve. You need to send a message to Mr. Paul Anderson on Facebook or Instagram now and just say, can I claim the personal power hour special offer? And that's it. First come, first serve, go and grab it until Paul says, sorry, I can't fit any more in. And that is only going to be open for the next 36 hours until the end of the training tomorrow. So go away, go and do that. and take advantage of a fantastic hour. And I know so many people who have been part of my world, part of Team Boostly, who have taken Paul up on this, and they've got massive wins on the back of it. So if you're struggling with Instagram, if you want a bit of more help and guidance, if you have loved this week, but would just like to grab Paul for an hour by himself, one-on-one, you and him on a Zoom, then take this up on this offer. All right. If you want it, go and send him a message. I know Laura said that she wants it. I can see a few people saying me. I can see people saying message first, message sent. So please hurry up, because people are sending these messages very, very quick and fast. All right, Mr. Paul Anderson, is there anything else you want to add onto that before we let you go?
I'll just pick my jaw up off the floor.
So
yeah,
everybody go and do that.
Genius idea. And I genuinely love the one-on-one coaching, because it is always people who are taking action and have made the decision that they are going to commit and they are going to do what they need to do to really, really capture and master what I certainly believe and have demonstrated is the most powerful inbound marketing platform available for hosts. So that's amazing. In the meantime, we've got tomorrow to look forward to. Definitely got to look forward to tomorrow. We're going to be putting another layer on to enhance the discoverability. And then there's a super cool, super fresh tool that I just can't wait for tomorrow. Off the back of today, I'm absolutely buzzing. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, tomorrow is Paul's favorite day. Today's been my favorite day. Tomorrow is Paul's favorite day. So make sure you are back for it. One person said, how much was it? It is £150, UK British pounds, which converts to around about 186 US dollars. But message Paul directly. He will tell you that. Right, everybody, we're going to go. We're back tomorrow. The video is up at 7 a.m. UK, just as normal. We're back for tomorrow's final debrief at 8:30 UK. Have a good night, everybody, wherever you are in the world. And please make sure, if you're not going to message Paul now, make sure you message him in the next 24 hours. Check out the videos, go back on it, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, everybody, ta-ta.
Having a blast, gonna get it on the Boostly podcast. Boostly like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely.